Hey guys, it's Lindsay, and in today's video I want to share with you guys some homeschool mom morning basket books. And this is just a good thing for me to have, also for you guys to have, for those moments that you need time by yourself. Hint, hint. I am going to share along with some of my friends some of these books that I'm currently reading in October and some books that I'm reading now in November, and I would love for you guys to go down in the description to check out the playlist of all the other moms that are sharing some of their books that they're reading. So let me get started and I'll share with you guys what I am reading. My Almost For His Highest by Oswald Chambers is a classic devotional book that's been out forever. I actually stole this from my husband's nightstand. He has not been using it, so I figured I would just start using it. It shows you like the topics up at the top, what they're going to be talking about, the scripture, and then it gives a brief little devotion, and it would be like a nice change to have. I always read the Homeschool Mom's devotional in the morning, or I try to at least. I don't always. That's a lie. I try to. And I really enjoy the Homeschool Bible because it has all the scriptures incorporated with it, and it kind of touches on some of the topics that you might be going through as a homeschool mom, your struggles, the good times, the bad times, and they have a scripture there, they have the devotion, and then at the bottom they have the prayer. And then also it's really cool, they have a couple pages they would like you to read that goes along with the devotional in the Bible, and it's a really great Bible, and I can't say enough about it. This is a core knowledge series for the fundamentals of first grade education, and I like to make sure I am teaching my daughter and my son what they need to know. I just like to make sure that I'm on track. So the contents are pretty self-explanatory. There's language arts. They touch on geography, world civilization, American civilization, just things that I guess your kid in first grade would need to know, or you should be like giving them exposure to. Fine arts, they have mathematics, natural sciences, and let's see, yeah, and then that's basically it. And I like it a lot. I really pretty much look at the math and the language arts just to make sure they're on the right track, or my daughter's on the right track, and I look at this, you know, maybe once a month. Also a really good book, Charlotte Mason Companion. It's a great way to understand, as you can see I have tons of highlights and stuff, understand the Charlotte Mason philosophy in your homeschooling. The table of contents are here. I'll pause it if you want to look at it, but I literally, there's like 49 chapters, so I just highlighted everything at the beginning, and I was writing in it, and I was getting so much out of it, and I really read this probably a couple times a month. So when I first got it, I read way more, but every time I look in it, I get so many great nuggets of information, and it's just really awesome. They have a little area in the back of the chapter where you could put your notes and your personal reflection, and I just highlight everything that I want, and I literally skip through here. I skip through it and I read whatever chapter interests me. They talk about nature journaling, they talk about nature in the city, or how to like do nature study when you live in the city. Just so many awesome topics in here about the Charlotte Mason philosophy. I also have A Gracious Space by Julie Bogart, which is the winter edition. Every day there's like 50 days for the winter edition, and there's just little chapters, pretty big font, which is good early in the morning if you can't read that well. And there's a quote of the day, and then there's a sustaining thought. And whenever I read this, I try to read it every day. It's such a good help. I always get inspired when I read these books. This is a new one I got, the fall edition, so I could finally put this one down. But I've been reading the winter edition for like the whole entire year, and I finally got the fall. Thanks to you guys, I have these Amazon affiliate links, and a lot of you guys want to know where I get these books. So I was able to get this book, which is really cool. So thank you guys for supporting my channel. It's really awesome because then I get to share with you guys what I get. And so this is one of the books that I really wanted. It was on sale for $5.97, I think. So if you still want to grab it, I will link the Amazon link down below. These are just two books that are the reads that I'm really into right now. I got this from PJ Library. It's kind of like a subscription, but it's free. They send books to families that have Jewish parents, and this is one of the ones that I picked out. It's called My Russian Grandmother and Her American Vacuum Cleaner, a family memoir. It's by Meir Shalev, and it is so awesome. It's about this girl. She's an author, and this is her second book, I think, and she just talks about her grandmother and how her grandmother's brother-in-law basically went against the grain, and he moved to America, but she really wanted a vacuum cleaner, and she was like the talk of the town. He packaged the vacuum up and sent it to her in Israel, and she never lets anyone look at the vacuum cleaner or use the vacuum cleaner. It's just such a funny story. It's really cool because they live in Israel, so it's nice to kind of like get to know the land personally through a book that is a true story, and there's lots of stories in here that she remembers as a kid and she writes in here. It's really, really fun. And then this is West from Home by Laura Ingalls Wilder, and I love Laura Ingalls, and we've read 3 of her books, or we're on the 3rd one, and I figured when I saw this at the thrift store, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they have it. It was really cool. It's Letters of Laura from San Francisco in 1915, and I just started reading it, so these are all the letters that she wrote, and they have some pictures. And this is so cool because I just thought as a parent to read more about her as an author would be really fun and interesting for me, because I am reading The Farmer's Boy to my kids now. We read Little House in the Big Woods, and we also read The Little House on the Prairie, so this is definitely interesting. And then I also use hoopla.com. I will link it down below. It's a free library resource for anyone to use if you have a library card. They have the hoopla.com where you can actually get new releases of books and listen to them. So I am reading Mornings by Kate. I'll have to link it down below. It's really, really good. I'm listening to it, so not all the time can I read a book. I could listen to the book before I go to bed, and then I'm also reading like a 4-hour work week, and that one's supposed to be a really good book for people that have businesses, and I just wanted to listen to it because I thought it was very interesting. So I will link the morning book down below. It talks about like your mornings and how to make your mornings a good morning, and I don't know, I'm just like in the beginning of it, so she's talking about her personal story right now, but she basically gives you tips and advice, and there's all the moms around the world that have given their story in the book. I'm not at that point yet where they talk about how they changed their morning routines and it's made a huge impact in their lives. So I am so excited to finish that book and have it read to me. I don't have to read it, and that's on hoopla.com. So yeah, this is all of the books that I have been reading in my homeschool basket. They're just great books, great resources. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have a video that you want to do on what your reads are for your homeschool morning basket for you as a mom, that would be great. I would love to see it. I'd love to see suggestions. And if you guys don't have a YouTube channel, but you have a lot of books that you're reading right now that you absolutely love and you want to tell me, please put them down below in the comments. I would love to hear some new suggestions. I'm always looking for a really good book. Thank you again for watching Mama Schmooze Homeschool Reviews. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.